Welcome back to our business management series. In this video, we are diving into the global dimension of operations management. As businesses grow or aim to reduce costs and remain competitive, many turn to the international stage for their operational needs. Let's explore what this looks like in practice. Global considerations refer to how a business manages its operations when it engages with the international market. Whether it's sourcing materials, manufacturing goods overseas, or outsourcing services, businesses today must think globally to succeed locally. Let's start with global sourcing of inputs. This is when a business purchases its raw materials or resources from overseas suppliers. The main reason is often cost savings, but it can also be due to better quality, greater availability, or accessing resources that simply don't exist locally. For example, an Australian clothing retailer might source cotton from India or Bangladesh due to the lower price and abundance of textile manufacturing in those regions. Of course, while global sourcing can reduce costs, it can also increase lead times, pose quality control challenges, and make a business more vulnerable to global disruptions like pandemics or wars. Next is overseas manufacture, sometimes referred to as offshoring. This is when a business sets up or contracts production facilities in another country. The goal here is typically to reduce labor and overhead costs. For instance, a tech company might design products in Australia but manufacture them in China, Vietnam, or Mexico where production costs are lower. This allows businesses to keep prices competitive, but it also introduces potential ethical issues, such as poor working conditions or environmental standards, that must be managed carefully to avoid reputational damage. Another option is global outsourcing. This is where a business hires another company, often overseas, to perform a specific business function. This might include customer service, IT support, or even accounting. A small Melbourne-based startup might outsource its IT help desk to a firm in the Philippines, for example. The key benefits are reduced costs and increased efficiency, but the risks include a loss of control over service quality, cultural and language barriers, and potential time zone complications. Lastly, let's look at supply chain management in a global context. The supply chain is the network of suppliers, manufacturers, warehouses, distributors, and retailers involved in producing and delivering a product. Managing this on a global scale is complex. A business must track and coordinate the flow of materials, information, and finances across countries and continents. It must also account for currency fluctuations, trade regulations, customs processes, and the political stability of each region. Strong global supply chain management ensures reliability, cost-effectiveness, and customer satisfaction. A great example of a business that handles global operations effectively is Qantas. While it's an Australian airline, many parts of its aircraft and equipment come from overseas suppliers. Its maintenance and engineering divisions also collaborate with international partners, yet Qantas maintains high safety and service standards. This is an example of balancing global efficiencies with local responsibilities. So, why do global considerations matter? In today's interconnected world, businesses that ignore global opportunities risk falling behind. But expanding operations globally isn't without challenges. Ethical sourcing, quality control, communication, and compliance with local laws all need to be managed carefully. When done well, global strategies can help a business cut costs, improve quality, access new markets, and gain a competitive edge. To sum up, global considerations in operations include sourcing inputs from abroad, manufacturing overseas, outsourcing services, and managing an international supply chain. These strategies can offer huge advantages, but they require careful planning, strong systems, and a commitment to ethical standards. Check the description below for your study notes and practice questions. And as always, thanks for watching.